Oh no, I'm not. I'm just making sure everything is correct. That's all. Lol. Like, I'm not changing anything. Melee / parry, throw item help. Nothing is changing. I don't think. Oh, one thing changed, huh? How do I leave this? Okay. Okay. Literally nothing changed. It's like one thing. Okay. Play. So, what do I remember from the previous game? From the previous session I had. Farm the monsters. Use a character that deals high damage so that you can actually like farm the altars and shit like that. Different kinds of abilities. Do I go for a bot match or just against real players? I guess against real players. We're not Nazis, are we? Okay, so who did I decide on playing? I think it was this guy, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling very inclined to play him because he's so ugly. I can see some resemblance with some like anime characters that I like, but it's not quite there. Maybe him. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to decide. She looks badass. Maybe I just play the goat man. Just realized how fucking horrible this is. Wow. That might be the best.
What are we standing around for? Let's start breaking shit.
This might be the best fucking character ever. Okay. My game's lagging, but let's forget that. Okay, so we can make it priority. Oh, also it's labeled. The beginner agents are labeled. Let's go. So the robot, the Kelvin, this guy, 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 this guy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play the Ghost Man.
Jersey sucks.
Who wants to play with old people? The only way this day gets any better is if I get Miss Shelley's a good. There's work to be done at the junkyard. My creator needs me to start some trouble with me mates. Just promise me you won't work with Lash.
I'm not too sure what this is. Remove from the... Oh! Oh, I see. Oh, you see? You see this? Oh! So you can literally have like a repertoire of characters. Oh, no, wait. No, this is for the bot practice, right? No, it's not. We're not on the bot practice. Okay, so it is a legitimate system. Okay. Alright, so I'll make him high priority.
And it's like, yeah, pissed. Why aren't you?
I'll make
Every one of our enemies will die by
them priority.
once more.
I'll make I'll add this guy to the roster.
But just so I can tell him, you're welcome.
Not too sure. And this guy seems interesting. Paradox. I'll add them to the roster.
You want me on your side?
This is useful because now I can actually like have a short list of like the agents or heroes that I might want to play. So this guy is probably really fast. That's all right.
Hello,
I'll add them to the roster. I'll add him to the roster. Why not?
I'm dealing with another.
Sniper. Should I try a sniper? I'll try a sniper. Usually I don't like snipers in video games just because it's like there's little reward if your aim isn't like insane usually. Not her. Maybe them. Yeah, sure.
Think I handle money? Please. Friends are just
Let's make them priority.
bad for extorting.
Not too sure what. So I think this is enough. Okay. This is enough. I think. And they are on the roster. I don't like this guy. Okay. I mean this is cool. 7. High voltage merciless area denial. I'll add them. Okay, let's play. Let's play. This is my roster for now. I'll probably be the goat one. Should be fun. Let's go. Yay. Of course, I had to add the meme overlay back because I just can't live without it. So. Okay, can I sit down? Let me sit down. Okay. I mean, you can tell this is like not a high budget game necessarily because like it's not very like I don't know. Just initial impressions make it seem like this kind of some kind of Roblox game that someone made like in their spare time. Nothing like too interesting, I guess. This kind of lobby menu. Can't even go into the elevator. Like, yeah, like it's literally just like a Roblox game. Just nothing crazy. I mean, I'll probably just go into the practice range. Also, what was dash? Which key was dash? I forgot. Shit. Oh, was it my push to talk? Oh. I mean, with these keybinds, of course not. Where's dash? Crouch slash dash. Oh, okay. I see. So do I have anything on control? I don't think so. I fixed my controls, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's play. I'm the goat man. Okay. Oh. Is there any point in shooting that? Okay, I'm not too sure what to do. Really not too sure what to do. No!
Something at the shop.
Can we just... No, I think it's okay. Farm minions? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm farming the minions. Are these not the minions? Am I not farming the right thing? Don't let them farm, push waves, repeat. I don't even know where I am right now. Okay, I like my dash. I like my keybinds. Kind of nice. I mean, dude, I would love to know what the hell is going on, you know? Shut up. Shut up. So are these the waves? Is this the wave? I need to reload because they might steal the orbs. I'm not gonna die, am I? Are they low? Why would they be low? Whoa! I had no idea that's what happens. Okay, I can see my health on the left.
Open container walls are bullshit.
Should I go after them? Where are they? I can't go after them.
We got him. Swing it.
I like the abilities of this guy. I hope they don't steal my orbs. Also, what is this like smoke screen? I don't know what this is. Am I reloading still when I'm dashing? Okay. This might be the most boring game ever. I know I'm probably against bots here, but... Also, which lane are we losing? Oh yeah, there's a minimap. Shit. Wait, which lane is it? Which lane are we losing? Is it that lane? Let me go to that lane. Okay. I think it's that lane we're losing, right? Or is it the other? Oh, it's the other one. It's the other one. Shit. Okay, I know, but oh my god, we're losing lanes. Is that it? Okay. Oh no, wait, I forgot. We're losing lanes, yeah. Shit. Is there like a rope thing I can attach to? What is the key to attach to the rope? It's just that. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're pushing them back now. Oh, let's go. Okay. This is like 1% more interesting. What is that? Whee! Okay. That's not an enemy. That's just my teammate. Okay, we kind of fought back, I guess. I'm not really too sure what the hell happened, but we're not losing the lane anymore. So I don't know if I can like leave now or what. I can't hit him because... Did you just disappear? What is that? The reloading takes so long. Bro! I don't know what the upgrades priority is, but it doesn't matter. Okay, there's like upgrades here. Oof. Reload. Reload speed is annoying. Burst fire, I guess. I don't know. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? We're still losing that lane. I mean, we're losing every lane now. It's kind of annoying. Where's most of my teammates? There. Okay. 32 souls, nice. That's my teammate again. Okay. So we got this lane. I think I now need to back up that lane. Okay. Now I need to back up that lane. Yeah, our blue walker is under attack. Okay. So now I'm going to the blue walker. There's no one here. Or am I just blind? Yeah, it's just these bots. I don't know what that did, but okay. Okay, so we fought them back a bit here. We have the yellow lane. Okay, I think we need more. I keep misclicking, but let's go back and the green lane, I think. No, let's go back on the blue lane. We lost the blue lane already. Okay. What's this? Soul. Let's go. Yeah, this might be the most boring. You are losing your farm. You need to shoot orb after you die to get anything from them. What? I do? I thought it's just to prevent the enemy from stealing them. From stealing the orbs. But if the enemy isn't stealing them, I thought it was okay. Okay. That's even more annoying then. It's like, look, I'm reloading! I'm reloading! And my ability, like, I need to melee it. Or some shit. Am I low now? Can't move. Like, bro! No damage! What do you mean I lost my farm? How did I lose it? I was just gaining the orbs, no? Like, I'm getting my abilities upgraded and shit? Like, let's compare... You have to be trolling me here. Let's compare myself. Who am I? I'm the GOAT. Bro, I got the biggest farm out of all, no? 7.1k. Meatballs. Did I just hear meatballs? What did I just hear? Did I just hear something weird? Wait, oh, like that. Okay, blue lane, green lane, blue lane, I think. Most people are focused on the middle lane, I think. It's a bit of an issue, yeah. How am I supposed to shoot it when I reload? Like, bro. And also, I just wasted an ability. Am I low? I'm not low. Bro, I just insta that. Bro! Your minions weak their minions, and then you shoot enemy minions where they are low. So I don't shoot the enemy minions that are not low. Also, is this not just like a free farm here? Is this not just a free farm? What is this? I mean, isn't that just wasteful though? Because I'm not shooting the enemy minions that I could be killing. Or I'm assuming you just mean like a priority process, or do I just never bother with the minions? I don't know. Let's see, green lane. It's still just the blue lane. Like, it's so boring. It's so boring. I know I can ADS. I should be ADSing. I think. I see their health. I see their health. I'm not blind. Wait, is someone behind us? No. So once they're weak, right? Okay, let's see. Okay. I just whiffed on the orb. It's just the RNG. What is going on? Well, I got healed at least. A lot of things are happening. What the hell just happened? What do you mean the orbs are huge? They're tiny. They're like not even a quarter of my crosshair. The crosshair radius. Okay. I guess it's just the blue lane again. Again, I keep misclicking. I don't know why I keep thinking it's... Ah, cause from Valorant. Cause from Valorant. Okay. It's muscle memory from Valorant. But I'm just interested in like... Why? I mean, it's just the tutorial that was wrong then. Because I thought that because of the tutorial. I can't use abilities while silenced. Hell. They're just running away, dude. That's why I can't get any kills. Because they just run away. Getting kind of damaged here. Can I use like potion? Bro. Like, bro. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, it feels like they're all saving their like most powerful abilities to kill us. Like in Valorant, if the enemy like keeps a hold of their ultimates for like a certain situation. That's how it feels like right now. It's like the enemy is just like saving all their ultimates. And then they're using it once we're all there. Like, again, misclick. It's from Valorant, dude. Valorant muscle memory. Can I... Shit, what is going on? Shit. Bro. What is this? What is this? God, is... I killed someone! I killed someone! What is this? Shit. R. Yoink. Ooh. Okay, claim souls for my players. Okay. Can we fight back? Alright, now it just feels like Overwatch. That's my teammates. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's not whiff on the orbs now. Okay. Okay, we're losing the other lanes. We're losing the other lanes. We're losing the other lanes, bro. Bro! They just killed one of our guardians. Red health bars, but you don't see who enemy is? XD? Red health bars? No, it's just... Because I'm used to Valorant outlines. Dude, I'm so confused right now. Do I just defend this lane, or do I go and defend the other one? Bruh. Again, Valorant muscle memory. I'm getting on the rope. See. Okay. Well, it's just like, is this priority? Like, they're just... Like, bro! They're just running away. Like, it's so boring, dude. No one fights me. Yeah. Okay, this is boring, dude. This is so boring, dude. I'm going on Marvels. Yeah, no one fights me, dude. When I want to fight them, they just run away. And then, when I no longer want to fight them because they're just running away, they actually fight me. Like, how does that make any sense? Why are they running away if they want to fight me? And then, okay, they're running away, so I'm just not gonna bother fighting, right? Because they're like in their fucking aerial form thing of flying around. They're baiting my skill. Baiting my skills. Isn't it meant to be beginner elo? Like, don't tell me that this Deadlock game is so bad that it doesn't even do the most basic thing of putting level 1 players up against other level 1 players. Because that would be hilarious. Like, I thought that's something only Valorant can get wrong. Like, dude, it is so much easier to learn a game if I'm playing against other level 1 players. You know? But, like, why are they running away? It's a fucking video game. Like... It's just boring, dude. If you're just gonna avoid the fights, you're just... It's the opposite of what you should be doing. You're not meant to be avoiding the fights. It's a shooter game. Like... Okay, where's Marvel? Okay. It works, right? Marvel works, yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure they're not doing it for, like, any complicated reason. Because if they are, they're not meant to be in that lobby. Not simple. I'm not gonna think about my utility usage if I'm meant to be playing against noobs anyway. Like, I actually want to figure out what my utility usage does. Like, kind of the enemy, like, just walk into me like they do in Marvels. Like, it's very simple in the Marvels. Like, shoot the enemy. That's it. And the enemy doesn't run away from you. Like, how am I defenseless? I literally have abilities, dude.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Eat nuts and kick butts. superhero is a piece of
30
cake
seconds
compared to
before
being
you
Luke
attack.
Cage's
Get
nanny.
ready.
Now that was stressful. OMG, aren't you the cutest little thing ever? Get over here! You should totally join my squad. Wait, quick question. You don't eat squirrel, do you? The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When Doom sees me, he's gonna be shaking in his faceplate.
Where am I getting shot from? What? Yeah, I don't remember the keybinds.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Am I getting sniped?
Time to go nuts.
Yeah, slightly remember the keybinds.
Score 1 for the squirrels. Ooh, now that's your halfway there. Keep going. I appreciate you. This core is the only thing that can stop us. There, you'll try that now. Time to go nuts. Anyone willing to help? Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Ooh, I'm energized.
I can't see a single enemy, dude. Wait, I need to run ahead and see where the fucking enemy is. This is boring, dude.
Shields up.
Like, where are enemies?
Time to go nuts. Yay, team!
Can I jump? Can I jump?
Who could fight the goddess of hell?
You're halfway there. Keep going.
You are nothing!
Ooh, I'm energized.
Tremble before Bath! I am
0 deaths. I did not die. And this kind of continuous combat is just much more interesting. Like it's good that the ziplines exist in Deadlock, but they're still kind of slow. I don't know. It's kind of hard to compare both games in terms of like the idle time, but I think it also depends on the game mode too. So I have no idea what any of this means. I don't care. I'm gonna endorse Groot, I guess. Of course, dude. I'm rock hard right now, dude. Like, can I skip it? But there is the newt mod for Squirrel Girl. There actually is. How do I know this? Oh my god. Yeah, 13 kills, 0 deaths. I don't think I was helping the team much, but I just kind of cooled off from that game. From the previous Deadlock game, because it was boring as hell. This was actually interesting. This was like actually fun as fuck. Like, maybe not Squirrel Girl in particular, because Squirrel Girl in particular has like, I don't know, I think she's one of the simpler heroes, but yeah. Final hits, damage. I mean, I didn't do too bad. Like, I mean, the enemy were actual fucking bots though. What the hell is this? You saw that? You seeing this? What the hell is this? They just couldn't get a kill. What? That makes no sense. Why would you put players through something like this? Like, what? That is like an anomaly, no? Okay. When do I have competitive? Level 15. Level 15. I'm on level 12. Oh my god. So what's that? What's that percentage? 77. What is that percentage? What is this?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Oh, what? Okay, maybe not. Do I play Squirrel Girl again?
And kick butts.
My
I should get good at Psylocke.
mind is sharper.
Psylocke is like,
Eat nuts and kick butts. Well, so I have a genetic anomaly, but I'm not a mutant. And please don't ask me what the difference is, because I don't know. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Did you get your powers when you were bitten by a vampire?
Not quite. My mother was bitten. She passed the powers to me when I was born.
Really? My father passed the spider armor down to me when he died.
Sounds like we both have a legacy.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
yeah, oddly serious voice lines considering it's
The available area and
like,
expect some goodies. Let's go. No place for a spider, or a teenager for that matter. You're up, little one.
This time I need healing.
Check out this big airport. I appreciate you.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Ooh, I'm energized. Ooh, a touch of feeling.
The moon haunts you. Never miss.
Competition. Clear the enemies to extract more resources.
Rise, my friends.
Looks like resources are running low. Get ready to find another available area.
Second chance is over.
Fire mode. I am ready to put on a show. Great shot. You're loading up on resources. Some motivation, Unc? Destroyed that Unc. Open up now. Good news! You've stockpiled half the resources you need to win. Hold on. Next available area. That for a great achievement. I appreciate you. I'm feeling good. Uh-oh. The other team is collecting resources.
Wow, wow, wow. I had no idea you can fall off this map. That's just one little piece of
Not done with this fight.
one small piece of the map that you can actually fall off of. Wow. Wow.
Great shot. You're loading up on resources. I'm feeling good. Oh, I'm energized. Clear the enemies to extract more resources. I'm feeling good. I'll give you destroyed it all.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Did I kill anyone?
Competition. Clear the enemies to extract more resources.
Second chance is over.
Resources are nearly tapped out here, too. Sorry. Oh, you've almost clinched the win.
气贯长虹。
I am ready to put on a show. Winner.
Okay, he ulted really late.
Another epic victory.
I'm glad I didn't get eaten. Yeah, again, I just don't die. I don't die. I'm like, I'm just invincible. Like, this shit is something that in Overwatch would take at least a good healer. Like, if you're a tank, you need at least a good healer, and then you need to be like a certain tank. What is this? What is this? Shaders are preloading in the background. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think it's Zarya. If you were Zarya and you had like a Mercy healing you around, like, you were kind of unkillable in like at least like half of the ranks, I think. Like people didn't know how to counter that, so.
Top-notch team to win this one. Eat nuts and kick butts.
Man, I just enjoy playing Squirrel Girl. It's so chill. Maybe I would also enjoy a sniping role. Should I try sniping? Maybe I also like Squirrel Girl for the fact that
Well, so I have a genetic anomaly, but I'm not a mutant. 30 seconds before you attack. The difference is because I don't know.
no, this is chill. And it's chill in a good way, because like in Deadlock, nothing is happening, dude. Nothing is happening. Like, bro, I would rather go play some fucking Kingdom defense game instead of Deadlock if I'm gonna play something that's like so slow paced.
Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I appreciate you. Come get that vehicle to its destination.
Where? Where is he? I can't see him. Yeah, they're gonna flank us, I think. They're gonna flank us? They're not gonna flank us. Okay. Shit, I'm getting healed though. If I'm getting healed, it's fine. Oh, there we go. Is one behind us? Yeah, one's behind us. Awareness. Awareness. I can't get up on the building.
For sure. How do you think my best girl earned the name Tippy Toe? Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Okay. I'm just gonna play the objective. Like, I can. Why not?
Who knew spiders were so cool? Not me. Never.
Can I jump? There we go.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Am I getting attacked?
Maximum pulse!
I need to fall off and heal. Where am I getting damaged from? Look at this line.
Extermination!
I'm feeling good.
I this line here. Oh, I accidentally jumped. I don't know where I'm getting targeted from. It's kind of annoying. I missed. Where are they? I don't really get it. I think I need to change heroes. I need to change heroes because... Where are they? This is the gameplay. Maybe I hit someone with my nut. Where am I getting damaged from? Can't see them. Bro, where? Oh, I'm getting like legit targeted. Oh my god. Wait, they literally went all the way around the rock.
Bounding back into that people moving again. Who knew spiders were
I can't hit anyone. This is not the map for this, I don't think. I just got 1 damage in. I just did like 1 piece of damage. This is not the map for it, unless like something aligns like this.
Us against the world.
Like, bro. Wait, am I dead? Oh, spawn. Why is she there? Dude. What? That's so random. She just came out of nowhere. Okay, no, I need to change heroes. This is a really ineffective. What's X? That's X. I think I go.
I am a mutant and proud to be one.
Let's see.
I bring thunder.
Thunder.
I am ready to put on a show.
We have Iron Man. I think I should be able to kill him pretty easily. I target him. The Reaver for... Yeah, okay. Tooltips are not helping. So it's way too loud. Yeah, like, she's just up in there. Like, we're not punishing her. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, bro. What the hell? Like, I know I'm a DPS, but... Okay, I'll just play with the team, I guess. So... Thunder... But like, why are we stationing there? She's so bad, dude. Like, why are we not punishing her? She's literally so careless. Let's see. We're pushing them back now, so that's good. Is someone behind us again? No. Shit, she flew away. Wait, no, she's still there. Wait. Opportunity. I think we're all dead. No, we're not. What an ult. Did he just ult that? Where is he? I can't see him through the trees. Like, what? Wait, I need to hit her. Yeah, no, never mind. She's dead. She's just bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Shit. Yeah, no, I thought it was a bit safer than that. Wait. Oh, the spawn's changed, I think. Okay. Hey, bro. Where's the Groot? I forgot which abilities what. Okay, so this is swap. Oh yeah, we got some kills, some trades, nice.
Only 60 seconds left.
We're kind of pushing ahead here. Okay, am I dead? I'm dead. What is that range? He ults nothing. Oh no. She took 2 out. Okay, I mean that's... I think it still could be better. I think that ult is so strong.
Don't let anything stand in your way. Down to 30 seconds.
That ult is so strong. Shit, I whipped. Is there someone behind me? I'm not gonna ult because I think the game continues anyway. I'm 1 HP. I'm like literally 1 HP. I'm literally 1 HP. I'm gonna ult. Okay, shit. I didn't know that that's what it does. I thought overtime meant that, like... It's not gonna finish. Okay, okay, the game did not continue either. I have no idea what this game will be. I got 15 assists, though. Yeah, no... Am I using the right mouse profile? I think I am. I'm not. I'm not using the right mouse profile, that's why. That's why things felt weird. That's why everything felt so off. Because I wasn't using the right mouse profile. Okay.
Eat nuts and kick butts.
Okay.
Well, so I have a genetic.
So I'm gonna by default start as Squirrel Girl to find out when she's bad. And then I'm gonna switch over to Storm or some other hero.
Sister, how I have missed you.
Last I saw our father, he made it very clear that was not the case.
Have you not heard? There is a new king on the throne.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? When Doom sees me, he's gonna be shaking in his faceplate. Ooh, I'm energized.
Namor has a loyal army of his own, it seems. True.
Your tricks were not safe this time.
Got him, Clippy! Ooh, a touch of time to
Did I just whiff my ult? I just whiffed my ult.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
It's Namor's disgusting pets.
That reminds me of Overwatch. Oh!
Behold the god of thunder!
One way we get to the finish line, Zero. Together. Keep going.
I'm gonna try snipe him. I sniped him.
Love you, Tony. I'm feeling good.
Bring on the chaos.
Us against the world. Anyone willing to help?
I am
My animal. I'm energized. Almost there. Don't turn back now. Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Yeah, now it's not so good for me anymore. Yeah, these squirrels are so annoying. Like, they're just running all over the place. I can't actually control them. Help Spider Zero return to the Spider Islands? Oh, okay.
Don't let anything stand in your
Wow, I missed.
Let's go, Spider Zero. Ooh, a touch of healing. So close. Big chance.
Ooh, nice. What a hit.
Another epic victory.
I just need to unlock ranked. Because right now we're just kind of brain dead, but once I unlock ranked, it's gonna be so much more interesting, I think. Like, I just don't die. I just don't die. I know that's not a good thing, like. But like my KD is genuinely like 16 plus at this point. But no, I should not be playing the way I'm playing. I know that. I'm playing way too safely. I need to take up more aggressive elevation. Marvel zombies. Heroes, Jether Shark. App Marvel zombies mid zombies. Complete specified mission objectives. Let's try it. I have no idea what this is, but I mean, overall in the season, my KD is 4.
You have one task, my fist. Locate the Queen of the Dead and
I've never played any of these.
but the path will be fraught with
I've never played any of these guys.
Light never fades, and neither do I.
I go with the guy who has a sword, however.
Time to make
Okay, quick. Learning my abilities.
time to live up to the promise.
These zombies have been corrupted by chaos magic. Vanquish them.
What's G?
I was born ready.
Oh, it's literally the zombies.
Alas, a champion has fallen. I sense more zombies near the back.
Can I res them?
Eliminate them.
I can't res them. So what is all this noise? Can I only have a certain amount of cards? I have no idea how that works. Oh, they're kind of strong zombies now. I'm not really dying though. Oh my Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so my other ability is disabled. That's why it didn't work.
Trail of chaos magic leads forward to a cellar of tomes and scrolls.
This is not that interesting, but I have my ultimate. Shut up. Shut up.
A massive horde of zombies approaches, and there is no way out but through.
Vengeance in Spectre's name!
Oh. That was awesome. Let's not let him through. Wait, they're using ranged attacks on me. That's not fair. My range is kind of shit on that. Is this the only entrance? Really? What is this zipline? What is this zipline?
A powerful surge of chaos energy has washed over Grand Central Station. My avatar shall clear the path for you. The zombies are draining my essence. Protect my spirit.
Ah, protect. Wow. This is so boring. Bro, what is this? Oh shit.
Vengeance in Spectre's name! Hell yeah. The hunt is on.
Oh, someone's having trouble here.
Now you are free to investigate the powerful energy
See?
in the Grand
Wow.
Central Terminal lobby.
I mean, I have enough like damage and stuff like that. Let's try the random card next time. They are the shark. The shark is kind of strong then, apparently. It's like I'm kind of limited here. Like all I can do is flash my sword.
Beware, Namor.
Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. I can't even reach him. Aim labs, aim labs. Am I getting attacked? Bruh. Do we have a way to... I'm just gonna face... I'm gonna make him face backwards. I'm gonna make sure he's not looking at me. Shit. Okay, wait, now I need to deal with these guys, I think. They're dealing me a bit of damage.
Vengeance in Spectre's name!
Hey, no, actually, I don't need to worry about it. I'm not really low on health or anything.
Hordes of enemies here. Prepare yourself to take them out.
I still don't know what the fucking scroll up does. Do I have to hold it? Maybe I do. Maybe it's just a keybinds issue. Like, I'm still, like, so high on health. I don't know. I'm kind of losing health. Oh, he just ate them all. My kills. I'm gonna save my ult for a boss. Oh, I'm getting healing. Ah, okay. It's a healer. I forgot. Why am I gay? I don't know. It's just what happens.
I shall clear the rear zombies. You must regroup at the forward position.
It's just what happens, unfortunately. Oh, like you want me to play Valorant again? Like what? I would love to, but the game is like impossible to enjoy. Oh shit, that's a lot of zombies. Notice how I'm constantly retreating. Because it's easier to funnel zombies in front of me this way. There's a lot of them. Still, this game is a little bit too fast-paced to do like fucking COD zombies tactics of like gathering the zombies up into like a bunch and then just killing them all at once. Speaking of which, I should play some COD zombies. I have not played it in a while. Oh, but you play zombies? Oh, I see. With hot skin, like, I mean, dude, like, I didn't even notice there was a hot chick. Okay, where's the hot chick? No one's picking the hot chick. If I saw the hot chick, yeah, I probably would have tried her, but no, like, this is obviously like not really that interesting. I would rather just play COD Zombies at this point. Like, what is this? What is the point of this? Like, unless I were like some die-hard Marvel Rivals fan, I would not care about this. His turret just gets destroyed because... Oh shit. Wait, I forgot to buy stuff. Wait. Can I just like avoid the fights for a sec? Yeah. Oh, I can't buy. I can't buy. Oh my god, how many zombies? Oh my god. That's crazy. Let's just dodge the swings of these guys. Yeah, I'm dealing way less damage because I'm forgetting to... I'm forgetting to buy stuff. Okay, are we done here? No, they're struggling with this big guy. Oh, okay. It's boring because it's just the same reward over and over. Like,
I'm ready for whatever that witch throws at me.
let's see, what do I get? I randomly just got 3 cards for you. All right. Yeah, I forgot to buy a few, a few stuff. I just get 2 cards. All right. Okay, no more. Okay, I'm done. I have ultimate. I need to help. I need to heal. Alright. Alright, so now he's gonna be a boss. Can I skip? Can't skip. Yeah, I dealt some initial damage, I hope. Bro. Wait. Can I take heal? Heal? Where is she? Come here. Come here. Am I gonna heal? She's now like throwing attacks, so I should back off. I know, now she's like... What the fuck is that? Oh shit. I hope I don't die. I can't. It's a shooter. I can block with my sword. I still don't know what the point of this game mode is. Like, oh, it's the Halloween, right? Halloween game mode. Okay, I forgot. Halloween is coming up. Okay. Okay, that was not really that interesting. Maybe I go COD. COD zombies. Like, it would just be to chill. It wouldn't be... Because, like, I don't usually play COD. I have it on... I have it pirated because my digital license for it has been taken away by Microsoft. Very unfortunate. Okay. I mean, that was nothing. I'm not even level 13 yet. How do I see my level progress? How do I see my level progress? Look how little playtime I have. I only played Scroll Girl for an hour. Like, what? That is crazy. Like, I guess it's just because I don't lose track of time here on Valorant. Like, no. So what do I do? Because I don't feel like playing Marvels anymore. Like, I know I've got lots of interesting things to do, but maybe I go back on Deadlock. What's the third game? There was like a third game I was playing. Oh yeah, Battlefield. Okay. League of Legends? No. I mean, I could try the PvP. I heard there was a PvP, but I don't know. Maybe I just play one comp game of Valorant on my alt account. Or I go do lineups. Maybe lineups. Let's think. Yeah, lineups. For what? What do you mean for what? Oops, I just accidentally copied everything. Oops. For Pearl? Maybe. Because here's the thing. Since I'm like half retiring from Valorant, it's not that I'm, quitting Valorant forever or anything. It's just I'm going to take an approach that assumes I'm not going to play the game much. And if I'm not going to play the game much, it makes way more sense for me to restrict my agent pool to, at max, one complicated agent and one simple agent, right? Or, like, just something equivalent to that, right? So, for example, what if I were to play Sova on most maps and then I play Yoru on one map? That's gonna be fine, right? But it wouldn't be fine if I played, like, Yoru on every map and then Sova on, like, the maps Yoru is worst on. That kind of stuff wouldn't be very, very interesting. Or it wouldn't be very good because I wouldn't be playing the game much, so. So I think I go on my ult. Do I go on my ult? I know. I'm actually gonna try League of Legends. I'm actually gonna try League of Legends. Alright, there's also 2-hit KO. Can I make a shortcut for it on my desktop somehow? What was that? Riftbound. What the hell? Riftbound League of Legends. Trading account. Of course, of course. Okay. Wait, oh, I know. Wait, actually, let's do a VOD review. Let's VOD review someone. So, no, this is old. This here. So they're not gold, presumably. Yeah. Let's look at their tracker profile. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Bruh. Why would they just remove me from friends? Like, what? I want to review you, bro. I want to let you know that I'm VOD reviewing you. It's gonna be both. I'll do like this quick VOD review, maybe. It's 30 minutes. So that's fine. Okay, so it's like low diamond, presumably.
I'm so ashamed.
Presumably low diamond.
How will I live with myself?
Yeah, this starts really slowly. Okay. I don't know what this resolution is. What is this? That's interesting. Oh. What the hell? Alright, so they should be pushing... Like, yeah, like, this is just... scary. I mean, first of all, yeah, they should be going B long. Because this can happen, right? I think they should be dying here. Like... 9 out of 10 times. My playback speed is normal. Is the video sped up? Or am I just slow? I'm just slow, I guess. Yeah, that is like really lucky. Because they had their smokes out when that could have happened. Otherwise, that's fine. Smokes could be a little bit deeper, I guess. They should be going with their breach here. Like the breach is taking space solo. They should just go with the breach. Instead, we're taking solo fights. This is fine.
Right here.
It's a little bit weird that the enemy is like taking all these like roundabout ways into the site, and they're not really hitting together. So it's fine. If the enemy is gonna play so separated, okay, whatever. Like for example, why didn't the enemy Reyna play with her Brimstone? You know, like why would she just go on a flank instead of just peeking the teleporter with Brimstone? Or why did, you know, like, it's whatever. It's whatever. We need to buy. We need to buy. We need to buy. We need to buy a gun. No one is buying a. Wait, they won the first round, right? Why are we not buying? No one's buying. What? Bro. After the first round, you always want to buy. Right, the reason for the pistol round is so that after you win it, you can kind of snowball into round wins. Now, Radiants will not necessarily force, but Radiants are playing a slightly different game. Now, if the rest of the team bought, yeah, maybe you could just bait a teammate for a gun. That's sometimes valid. But no one buying up, no one forcing. Buying the strongest guns they can. That's kind of troll. I'm surprised they win this, because if the enemy forces as well, if any of the enemies force a stinger, you're probably lose. You probably lose. Like, all it takes is one stinger. Like, in this elo, I don't think it's crazy to see the enemy on their eco force a stinger, because it's diamond. Like, you see that shit in Immortal. Like, you know, it's like it's gonna be random like that. You can't assume the enemy is gonna play normally. Just like eco up as like they're good boys or something. But okay, after that, yeah, your economy is pretty good. Sure. I don't know what the enemy Yoru is doing. You need to peek now. It's good. I would not be leaving my Sage. I would not be leaving my Sage here. You're just letting your Sage fight solo here. You're essentially letting the Sage take a fight. Yeah, like you just baited your Sage. Like, why are we leaving our Sage? Long is priority. If the enemy takes the teleporter, whatever. Like, if you're on site and the enemy is stuck hookah after teleporting, you know, they can't come out of hookah. Like, they can't. Like, hookah is so tough to get out of, because like you can just peek on the sound of the enemy jumping out of hookah onto the bomb site. So it's like it's really easy to play against that. But here it's like you're taking the exact same fight you took in the previous rounds. The enemy might expect you. You're baiting your Sage. You're not playing with the team. Like here, you're so far behind the team because you decide to turn back for no reason. Now, if your teammates fight with you here, yeah, it's okay. But if they run out onto B side, it's not okay. And they are just running out onto the B side. So it's like, imagine you die here to the Reyna somehow. Imagine the Reyna is here somewhere. You die to her. Now it's a 3v1. And in solo queue, that's kind of scary. Because then another teammate overpeaks and tries to take the kill on the Reyna. And now it's a 2v1. And all of a sudden, the Reyna might actually win. If the Reyna just gets a chance to breathe, they might actually win now. You know, it is scary. You know, you're still very likely to win the round, but oh. Yeah, Yeah, this is why it's scary. Like, this is why it's scary, because no one expects the Reyna to do the same playing again. That's so scary, dude. Like, imagine your Breach also dies. Like, you're just separated from the team. Like, your Sage lives, and then it's a 5v1. And in a 5v1, oh, the enemy, your team would have to troll really hard to lose a 5v1 on the other hand. But here, see, she gets 2. She gets 2. And if that Reyna is just slightly better, she might get 3. And then it's just going to be a 2v1. So it's still scary in solo queue. It's still scary. This shit happens so often. Even when it shouldn't.
Someone get this?
Well, their tracker profile is not live. It's not. They changed their username, so the link is old. I can't see. Yeah. 3-month-old pod. So. But you know, it's like it's whatever, because I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for the student. Now, if you know, I do place more priority on higher elo players now. So there's like an Immo guy who wants to get a free VOD review from me, but they don't have the best VOD available at the moment. So I can't prioritize a VOD that's not too good. Like the comms are not in English, for example, and stuff like that. So. But no, once that happens, I am gonna review like an up-to-date VOD that's gonna be more helpful to the player as well. But yeah, like see, like if you just don't bait your Sage, you have like pretty much 100% chance of winning the round. But that got scary real quick. Like no one expected long. Again, you know, like like it. Just know, like, you just gotta play with your teammates. Don't fall behind like that. You're completely isolated. If the enemy Reyna is flanking, like she was, you die, and she gets at least 1. You're giving the Reyna at least 1 kill there, in theory, right? There's the possibility that she gets at least 1 kill, no matter how she flanks. That is actually really bad. It's good that you're jumping up here, but you need to peek this sooner. You need to peek this as almost pretty much as quickly as your teammates. Like, you need to have your knife out and like literally strafe and swing with your teammates. It's just a nitpick though. So now you need to smoke. Yes, smoke. Smoke. Okay, good timing, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now Waylay is holding flank. There's Aegis bench. We don't have lamps. I would be pinching lamps just about now. Like, you're just sitting back in the pocket, which is fine, but we're a bit passive. Like, if we just play with a teammate, it's whatever, but we're not playing with a teammate here. We're just sitting and holding lamps, which is not very proactive. Oh, and now we might actually lose. Ooh, again, like if you were with your Reyna all along, you just trade the Brimstone and it's fine. But instead, you're just sitting back, you're not doing anything, your teammates are just running it down. And like, if your teammates are running it down without you, that's not good, because you don't have any control over the situation. When you could, and there's no reason for you not to. You know, like, if you have some kind of specific job to do, you know, yeah, whatever. But okay, now we're not playing with the team again. If we want to take a solo fight here, we need to do it quickly before the enemy gets a chance to push up into the corners. So just about now, like, there's so, yeah, like, see, if the enemy isn't bad, if they're not showing their hands, like, this could have gone so badly, dude. That's so lucky. That is so lucky. Holy shit. That is so lucky that you see that the Tejo shows his arm. Oh my god. Like, wow. I wish I had this kind of luck. Smurfing in plaid. I wish I had the kind of luck in plaid when I'm smurfing. Oh my god. Yeah, so again, like you are like your smokes, so it's just not a good position to be in. Like for showers, you really need to swing insta to not give the enemy these corners, and to not give the enemy the line of sight in the first place. Because if they're just holding showers, then it's like, say they can like they can push up, they can hold, and they have the info. And as long as they have the info, it's like they don't have to worry about showers, and the retake is gonna be so much easier this way. And you just pushing like that, yeah, like you weren't gonna clear. I'm sure you were not gonna clear at least one angle, because of the fact that you're making this mistake in the first place. If I'm playing Clove here, let's say that there's some world where it's necessary for me to go showers solo as smokes, instead of asking my, I don't know, my breach to stun for me or my Reyna to go showers late, like you have. Let's say that for some whatever reason I need to go showers. I'm insta swinging. I don't care about my smokes. Like I'm fucking the smokes. Maybe I insta place a smoke. Maybe I insta place a smoke for heaven or whatever, but I just don't want to waste time with placing them. I just want to swing and take the fight and get the fight over with as quickly as possible, so that I can then proceed to like smoke a second time for something. And also, I just wouldn't come in, like, it's just so much better to play with a team here. And this is partly why, because now you're isolated. After getting the kill, I would just go back and regroup with the team, because now you've established presence. Now, I think it was the enemy Sage wall, no? Was it the enemy Sage wall? What?
Spike down A.
Your Sage is AFK. What? Why would the enemy Sage wall like that? I'm so confused. What are we pinging? Like, we need to use comms. This is not good. Like, we have no plan now. Like, you could have had so much control over the situation if you just played with your teammates. Like, that's all it is. Like, just play with your teammates. And now we overswing and die. Like, this just wouldn't be happening, dude, in the first place if you just played with the team. You'd be able to get a trade in. You'd be able to actually, like, have a chance at winning. You can always come to take the teleporter as well. If things get dicey, take the TP, reset the fight. Okay, nice jump spot. I'll be clearing the left. Okay, not the best clear, but it's fine. Now follow behind our waylay. We're not. Okay. Like, you need to sandwich. Like, you need to sandwich lamps. If your waylay is smashing out. Now I would just hold this. I would honestly just... I would hold it a bit wider because... Yeah. Like, you need to hold this wider, because if the enemy peeks out, they're just going to swing way past your crosshair. Way past your crosshair. Like, you're effectively not holding the angle. It may seem like you're holding it, but you're holding it for the small chance that the enemy peeks the pixel angle that you're holding. The small chance that the enemy stops on the pixel, which usually does not happen. There's very specific cases when that happens, but it's kind of uncommon. So I just wouldn't, like, no, you need to hold wider. The way you held originally was completely fine, because then your teammate, your breach, would have been able to swing off you, and yeah, here, this was fine. Like, if you just held your crosshair like normally. So like, you kill the guy heaven. So, you know, there's most likely no one heaven now. If there is, it's a pretty easy flick, no? Like, it's not like the biggest threat, realistically, now in this situation, where the enemy is destroying the wall, they're engaging your breach. So if you just hold it pretty much like that, you probably get the kill.
20.
But instead, like, yeah. Yeah, like, even on that first kill the breach gets, I would be so ready to trade. I would put myself in kind of an angle where I can swing if the breach dies, and I can hold so that the breach can swing if the enemy peeks me, right? So I kind of do both. Bye-bye.
No charges.
I don't put myself in a position where I can pretty much only do one thing for one specific kind of peek that the enemy can make. I make sure that I can actually react to all the situations that come. And in that case, you could, because all you had to worry about was the initial enemy the breach was fighting and the enemy that was gonna peek you through the wall. Either way, you should be getting at least one kill. At least. And not the heaven one. The heaven one doesn't really matter. Yeah, we just shouldn't be going short. We should be going long. Now we know the enemy fights here, so I would be really careful. The enemy does fight this. Now, because I'm solo and because I'm smokes, I'm not committing to this. I would not be holding this wide. The enemy could swing at any minute. You need to really... Oh my god. That is so lucky. It's so lucky that the enemy is bad.
Last player standing.
Because realistically, they should be getting the kill on you. Like, you're giving them so much space. You're giving them so much room to play with. You're alone. You're smokes. So the enemy has all the reason to peek you. If they kill you... If they kill you, your team has no smokes. They have a really, really high chance of winning the round. Because... your teammates are just gonna be fucked without smokes. So, like, you just need to play with the team. You need to actually think ahead. You can use the pre-rounds to think ahead and make plans. And the plan does not need to be anything crazy. You just need to make a plan where you can play with the team. Yeah, like this is just awkward. It's just awkward. We kind of waste an ability here because we don't know where the enemy is. We have no idea where the enemy is. We're not really utilizing clearing technique. The enemy has been playing here consistently. So the way we sped up at that point was really risky. It's just so much easier to play with the team and clear long from the B side itself. Like out of hookah, swerving and clearing long is so much better because you're going to be with the team instead. Like, you're actually going to be with the team and you're going to have so much of an easier time. Like, let's say everyone's just like a Sova, like 3, 4, 5. You can totally just go from hookah. Like, clear long, like that. Like, it's fine. Like, you don't even need to go this wide like the arrow shows. You just need to go back and forth to clear all of long, and then after that, just regroup with the team on the B side, and that's it. Now, sometimes maybe you'll have a teammate going with you, which is also fine. But obviously, make sure that you actually have like backside first, you know, because if the enemy swings you here, you are kind of dead. But usually, for whatever reason, in these ranks, you can actually clear long pretty easily, as long as your teammates are pushing out onto the B side. Now what's happening here? So yeah, we rushed our clearing. We really just allowed the enemy to sit in an angle and kill us, because they would have a very easy time at killing us. I would recommend to the Sage to jump up on the wall, but or I would jump on the wall myself, but instead. So I have my ultimate. You have your ultimate. Just use it. Like, you're not using your ultimate right now because you're just baiting your teammates. Your teammates have a single life in this situation. So you were really just baiting. Like, technically you were fighting with them, but given that you had your ultimate, you were still putting yourself in a situation where if your teammates die, you probably have much greater chance of not losing, right? You should be prioritizing.
Who needs a buy?
You should be the one who's in front when you have your ultimate. We're just way too passive on Clove. Like, this is not how any Clove player plays in Radiant because they have the abilities to heal, resurrect, you know, play around their smokes, you know, like you are a smokes agent. The thing that I think makes Clove players kind of bad is that they don't play like a Brimstone player would play. Brimstone players get very creative with how they play around smokes, and that's important because okay, we have nice aim, we have nice flicks, but we're trying way too hard on the aim aspect. We're not trying enough on the teamwork aspect. Like, again, we're just falling into this passive habit of like holding the pocket angle. Like, why are we going into pocket? Why are we going into pocket at this very moment? Why don't we play with the Reyna? Why don't we play with the Breach? Yeah, you can't, you know, you can't save them all, right? You can't. But your Breach is probably fine. He has flashes. I'll just go try and play with the Reyna. Or I would try and, you know, catch some kind of timing on the enemy wherever they are, you know, like, don't just fall back into pocket passively because you are ultimately going to be exposed to multiple angles. Like, it's not really a good position to play because you're exposed to lamps, you're exposed to this, which you have to manually clear, which also exposes you to this. If you're manually clearing this, you're also exposing yourself to this. Now, this time your teammate was here, but still, you were effectively exposed to two angles. And another thing is, if you're up against good players, defaulting into pocket as your standard position just exposes you to wallbang. Very simple wallbang. This is nothing crazy. It really isn't. Like, you're just, you know, you're gonna take some damage, and it's not really gonna be worth playing in this position. Where you can play instead, there's many spots to play. Like, there's so many spots to play. Now, your Reyna was like here. Your Breach was like here. You can, like, honestly, like, as long as you, like, get info on the enemy, like, you can play anywhere. Like, let's say you play, I don't know, like, you can play truck. I think truck is fine. Like, you also have the option to go around truck. Once you have info on the enemy, you can go around truck and actually play around truck. Now notice where the plant is. The plant is here. So you can totally go and take some space CT. Like, I know I'm talking about like playing with the team and stuff like that, but it's much better to do too much than not enough. And sitting in pocket here, it's not enough. It's not too much, and it's never going to be too much because there's no situation where sitting in the pocket is too much. There is a situation where pushing an angle is too much. There's a situation where pushing into lamps is too much. There's a situation where pushing showers is too much. There's a situation where, I don't know, just standing out in the open is too much, right? That's usually too much. That's the most common situation where it's too much, you know, standing in the open and playing aim lamps, you know, on heaven, on backside, assuming we don't have the Breach controlling backside. So, you know, you need to push something. You need to make it so that you're not exposed to multiple angles, because just being in a position like this by default exposes you to, yeah, two different threats. If your Reyna dies, especially, right? If your Reyna dies, it's two different threats. Like, the angle doesn't change. You know, the angle is still exposing you to two different angles, and you can't rely on, you know, the Reyna to have one of your angles, because you can just be in a better position in the first place. Like, why not just, you know, like play with your Reina? Like, fuck it, you know, go into this corner here and like hold heaven from this bucket, and then you're ready to trade, you know, or sit here on these boxes and, you know, have the Reina ready to trade you instead, you know, whatever, right? It doesn't really matter. But, you know, maybe even, you know, just sit like here, you know, clear lamps, you know, jiggle lamps, be ready to trade the Reina here, right? Because if the Reina dies here, you're most likely getting the trade here from this position too, right? You know, if you wanna push vents, sure, go for it, right? And maybe go heaven, right? And it's kind of planted for you, right? It's kind of planted for you. It's fine. You just have to consider the situation, really. Like, right now you have no plan. A plan is better than no plan. Doing too much is better than not doing enough. Especially as Clove. Just, you're a duelist that has smokes, that has a resurrect ability. Like, it's amazing what you can do, but you just don't do it. You just don't do it. Like, I want to see you running in right now, and I don't want to see you not playing with the team. This is so bad right now. Like, solo showers as controller, even if you have your ultimate, is still such a waste. Because now you're not going to be able to use your ultimate if you die. Now if you die, you're not going to be able to use your ultimate. And you should not be clearing that. You should not be clearing that because of the timing. That's so lucky that there's no enemy showers. Oh my god. Okay. And also, I see you clearing bench, which shows to me that you're really unaware of like what angles your teammates are holding. That's probably because you don't play with the team enough. That would be my guess. You don't have to think about that stuff, so... Now, yes, there was a wall, but they can still see over bench. That's the thing. They can still see over bench. It's not going to show on the minimap, but they can still see over bench. Now, if the resolution wasn't so iffy, I would be able to show you that I don't know if the Reina was on the boxes or not, but realistically, an enemy wouldn't be here. After, like, before the Sage walls, like, she gets the info anyway. So let's say that there is some kind of timing where the enemy just walks out onto bench here. It's highly unlikely. Highly unlikely that it happens. Like, this kind of timing, it very rarely happens. You can just assume there's no enemy there.
One enemy remaining.
Nice crisp shots, but we were not playing with the team. We're literally relying on our aim. We're like... Somehow magically we get 3 kills, but this should not be happening. Like, this kind of play, solo play, really relies on the enemy being bad. Because if this Techo just, like, if he's just aware that his shoulder or hand is visible when he's using an ability, like, you're dead there. And you're probably going to be discouraged from trying again afterwards, right? Maybe. Defense, right? But no, like, I never go solo showers. I never go solo anywhere, because in solo queue, you don't need to. In solo queue, you can always have someone there to trade you, or you can be the one to be traded. And you're not putting yourself into positions where you can just run out onto site and use your ultimate. You're kind of AFK right now. Like, it's not good. We're just baiting teammates. We're playing passively. We're not playing with the team. Again, why don't we push up? Like, if we're like, oh my god. Okay, let's just ignore this frame for a second. Oh my, we're like, bro, in the pre-rounds, you need to communicate to your team that you have ultimate. Let me run into hookah first. And you need to repeat that multiple times for these monkeys to understand. Because these monkeys are still going to run into hookah unless you repeat it multiple times. And then if you die there, no problem. Because after you ult, you can take site with your ult and it's fine. You get 2 lives. All your teammates stay alive. You potentially get a kill on the B site. So you literally lose no lives. Like, there's a very good chance that you don't lose anyone. But you just lost 2 guys to a brimstone with a bookie. because you're not willing to use your ultimate for whatever reason. Like you're not thinking about your ultimate in a game where you need to use your abilities. Like you really need to. Like this is on you. These 2 kills. Like I'd be surprised if these guys were not being toxic to you. Like, or they should be toxic to you because you deserve it. Like you're just not thinking, and you're resulting in your teammates dying. Like this is on you fully. Like you should be the only person dying here. And again, like we know they fight longer. This is literally just us getting punished for not playing with the team. There's no world where the enemy cannot walk up long, like the Sage has, like the Yoru has in the previous round. Like it can happen. Now, how often does it happen? Not very often, but it doesn't matter because it's something the enemy can do very, very easily if they're not scared. And players in most ranks are not really gonna be scared that often. If they are, great. But so far, wasn't there only 1 round where they just gave up long? That's probably because they just stacked A because of low economy or whatever, right? And if they stacked A, you know, like it's not an indicator that, oh, the enemy just gave up defending B long. No, they're not giving up. Like it's not like anything is gonna change. The enemy is still gonna repeat these plays, even if it's not the same enemy. And so yeah, like you're just getting punished for not playing with the team for whatever reason. Again, yes, you need long, but you don't need to take long the way you do. Like the way you do. I would much rather sacrifice my ultimate, not have 2 teammates die to the brimstone,
Last round before the switch.
and then just take side. Maybe get a kill on side, maybe clear long with my ultimate. Either way, it's valid because we know they play the long like 9 times out of 10. Okay, that's fine. Brimstone burned his util. Should have been fighting with the Sage or something, but this is really risky. We have a Vandal. Our bullet tracers are visible. We can get spammed back by a good enemy. If I'm the Brimstone, I'm definitely killing you after that spray you did, because I would be somewhere close to the smoke, ready to shoot you back, right? I'm looking for an opportunity to get a kill, and that is one very easy way to get a kill, by just tracing back your tracers. Like, you need to go first. Please go first. You should not have spike. Like, we know Sage is most likely. We're just knife out. We're knife out for no reason. It's still winnable, but we've already misplayed it. We're assuming the Reyna did not push long.
Who's next?
I mean, we probably have info, yeah. We have info to the Reyna city, but it doesn't have to be the Reyna, it can be anyone. Oh, from clean shots to this. Yeah, no, that's just, what a waste of an ultimate, dude. There were so many opportunities for you to use your ultimate in a way that would have been, you know, like at least like 20% likely to actually be worth something. But use your ultimate on the final round in a situation that you're not very likely to win anyway. It's not good, not good. We need to work on making plans in the pre-rounds. Now, defense is easier because defense is more static. Let's see where you play. It's fine. I guess you can smoke from here. I think you can smoke from here. I don't play Clove, so I don't know the radius of the tablet, but I think the tablet is the same as Brimstone's, presumably, so should be okay. Now we buy 2 smokes. I don't know what Clove players play, but we're already rotating. Like, why are we rotating? Why not just start here?
Rushing.
If they're rushing,
With me.
we should not be here. we're trading smokes. It's a pistol round. The enemy is just gonna jump out. The enemy is literally just gonna jump out.
Spike planted.
Like, smokes on pistol rounds are to be used differently. The main reason for it is because you don't have the suppressive power to deny the enemy peeks or to insta-punish the enemy peeks. You have a pistol, so it's gonna be pretty hard to punish someone who's jumping out of a smoke if all you have is a classic. So the way you want to play pistols will depend, but it's completely valid to, for example, there's just one random example. Let's say the enemy is rushing B. Your Sage walls that, right? Sage walled it. Where's Sage? Where is Sage here? Sage walled this. This smoke that you did is a waste because, again, the enemy can just jump out. It's not really an issue. They can literally just jump out. In what universe does jumping out of this smoke actually punish these idiots, right? Especially on a pistol. It doesn't really happen. If you are holding it with teammates from multiple angles, yeah, maybe. But unfortunately, the wall got destroyed, I believe. Your Sage is fighting elbow. The wall got destroyed. One angle has been taken away from you. So the only angle that the enemy has to worry about is literally this. This. As they're jumping out of the smoke, they just have to look in this way. The way which you... like, this is already a bad angle to peek by default because it's the most common angle for people to peek on bind on the B side. The most common angle. So everyone, as they're jumping out, is going to be looking here. And you're dead. That's it. You need to avoid these common angles because it's really important. Like, if you were to play literally anywhere else, if you played here, you might have been able to kill the Sage who's just rushing and planting insta. You might have been able to kill whoever pushed elbow. You might have been able to, if you played here in this corner, you might have been able to kill the Sage instantly too, because maybe the Sage wouldn't have cleared you, right? And it's like, you don't know what works and what doesn't work against these players because you don't try. Like, you're just doing the most normie play ever of sitting backside and swinging this, smoking this when the enemy can just jump out. Like, it's not good. It's not a good play. Like, anything is better than this. What about Brimstone? Brimstone players will do multiple things. A Brimstone player will often sit in their smoke. So as they smoke, they're gonna be in like some kind of grassy corner or something. So there's many ways to play around the smoke. One way is to sit in this corner. Like, there's a, you can sit like in these small pockets you create. That's one thing, right? And then if you sit in these pockets, you can sit there with a shorty, with a classic, and it's gonna be a really strong strat because then you can jump out, right? After you like right click an enemy, you can jump out and then reposition to like defending the Sage wall. But you were in no position where you could have defended the Sage wall because the enemy just ran past into elbow and they walled this, right? So you literally had no chance of defending it. So you did a useless smoke in hookah and you were in no position to defend B long in any capacity. Like, even if you're a Sage walled here, it's not enough to hold the enemy back. They're just going to destroy the wall and run through it, right? So you need to be in a position that lets you do shit. So if I'm playing Brimstone, what am I doing? I'm playing with a shorty. Under the smoke, in the smoke, around the smoke, in this corner, in this corner, in this corner, here. I'm in the smoke even. Maybe I'm in the smoke here, right? Maybe I play off this. Maybe I just play with the Sage. Let's say that my Sage waltzes this, right? Maybe I just play with the Sage. And maybe I jump on the wall. You can jump on this wall, by the way. I think.
Dropping smokes. Right here.
Not too sure, but let's see. No, you don't peek it. Shit. I think you can jump on that wall. Usually you should be able to. Usually you should be able to jump on this wall, and you can just get like a free kill that way. Like, just sitting in this corner is super unexpected. your Sage, like just playing with your Sage is also going to be fine. Like, yes, you're still going to be passive playing with your Sage here, but it's still better than playing solo backside. So like you have so many good options. Like, let me just show you all the options you have with like a marker. You have this general option. I'm gonna label it as green. So you have this general option. You have this general option. You have this general option, playing with your Sage. You have this option. You have this option. And all of these options are going to be better than sitting here in the most typical area to sit in. Now, I'm not saying there's like no situations where playing backside is going to be bad. A situation where playing backside is good is if you're doing a flood retake. If there's like an enemy smoke here and you do like a flood retake, you come out of the smoke really quickly and you're out this way, you get some really good unexpected fights in because the enemy might not expect the fast timing of you coming out onto the bomb site. So you're going to be like really wide here. And you're going to be able to kill anyone here. You're going to be able to kill anyone here. You're going to be able to kill anyone here. And it's like, it's still an aim lapse scenario, but it's so much better in this kind of way because the enemy will like let their guard down. The enemy will be planting. The enemy might not be ready to take this fight. Now, obviously, this comes with this requires a bit of situational awareness, but this is like one of those situations where, yeah, actually playing backside, or pushing into backside is good, but not necessarily starting backside because the enemy will have to clear it. If like the enemy 10 times out of 10 is going to clear it, and that's why starting backside is not good. Going into backside, on the other hand, is good. You know, if the enemy throws a shit smoke, yeah, especially come out backside. But yeah, so many good options. You don't use any of them. So you don't know which ones would work. You don't know which ones would reward you. It's not good. Like, this is really lucky. It's just lucky that the enemy is bad. If they were any better, they would not throw this wall down either. I guess it worked out for them. That Sage wall really did, but still. It's not how this round should have locked. Not at all. And again, I don't know what's up with the economy management here. Round 2 and we're not. That is so bad. Okay, first thing first. Didn't we just win pistol? Am I? Like, we literally just won pistol round and we're not buying. Why are we so reserved? Like, what? Like, I can't believe that like plats or diamonds would not be aware of basic economy rules because, like, when I was diamond, everyone knew of basic economy rules. Like, is this like a 5-stack of people who are like clueless as to like what economy management is? Like, I don't know, but in ranked, you cannot be taking these risks. Like, what the hell is this? Like, we're just, like, dude. Why is everyone like? This is so confusing to me as to why anyone is like. Why is everyone, like even the enemy, are terrified of buying a normal weapon on this second round of the half? We're sitting like this is fine, but not in this situation because you just shouldn't be in this situation. They're pushing you from behind. You're not aware of it.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Oh, they're not pushing you. Okay. But yeah, like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, and you don't destroy the. Like, no. Like, there's only one. There's no way they're not looking at you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Look your enemy in the eye.
Yeah, it's just like, first of all, like, if you had the normal gun, you would have been able to play with the team a bit better. Like, there's so many things you should have done. There's so many things you should have done. Like, it's not even like a retrospect thing. It's just, again, it's nothing has changed from the attack half. You're not playing with the team. You're choosing the passive approach. You're not choosing the active, proactive approach. You smoking this is kind of useless because if the enemy rushes, they're just gonna run past the smoke. They're gonna kill your teammates. This smoke doesn't do much on a pistol. Again, a smoke that does do a bit on a pistol is a smoke that lets you play around it. So one smoke that would let you play around it, would be kind of like this kind of smoke, maybe just some kind of smoke that lets you, you know, kind of get into these pockets, make it really hard for the enemy to clear you. If you have a classic or a ghost, you know, these really close range fights would be completely fine for you. And then, you know, in some scenarios, the enemy doesn't clear you and they just run past you, and you can take the fastest timing in the world to shoot them in the back. This is just one idea. There's many ways to play this. Let me think. Because your teammates are fighting, maybe we'll just place this smoke. I don't know why you're... The smoke you're placing, it's not really, it's not as deep as it should be, because it's like it's still giving the enemy the cross to these boxes, so the enemy can still peek your Reyna here and isolate your Reyna. And does your Reyna get this isolated? Yes, she does. And see, neither you nor your Breach, who's literally playing with your Reyna, is able to trade in that situation. So like this smoke here would be the minimum I would do. The smoke I would do at maximum is something like this or something like that. But this is like the minimum in terms of like how deep you want it, because like you even leave the gap, because you don't want like it's so hard to like guide smokes, but like you need something more coordinated, not this. Like, this is just a random plan your teammates are trying for no reason whatsoever. Instead, you need to be the one, like, hey, I'm gonna smoke the left side, Breach aftershock to the left side, or maybe Breach stun the left side. Reyna's gonna peek the right side, and then maybe you can throw your vulnerable. You know, just something really simple, like, or maybe just, you know, stun right side, Reyna pushes left side, Reyna pushes something. Like if Breach stuns this, Reyna just gets a free kill here off the stun. If you're with the Breach and you're not just an extremely passive Larry who doesn't play with the team, you know, you can also hold the Reynas left, you know, if they do peek through the smoke. So your Reyna just gets a free kill here off the stun. Maybe off a flash, you know, a flash would also be valid. Flash would be super valid here because it would be easier to time. So even a flash would be valid. Maybe like above the smoke here or something, but it's whatever. Again, you need to play, you know, you need to hold the Reyna here, you know. Go wide in the pocket, hold your Reyna as she pushes up. You smoke this, Breach flashes this. Breach doesn't even need to play, technically. Like, yeah, he should still play, so like, you know, you're both holding the Reyna's left as she's peeking the right with your Breach's flashlight. And this is gonna be so much better than what you did, where you didn't buy a gun on second round. You baited your teammate. You threw a smoke that allowed your Reyna to get isolated because it was still not deep enough to where these boxes were not covering the enemy as they were peeking out. So your Breach was in no position to trade, realistically. So, like, it's just not a good setup. Like, there's just a million things that can go wrong here. And you should be using your past experience to see that, oh, this can go really wrong. Let me correct it, right? And this is not how you correct it, because this smoke doesn't do anything. This smoke in a particular set play is going to do something. Now, is your breach gonna stun or flash? Yes, because he literally did. Is your Reyna gonna peek off the flash or stun? Maybe, if you don't smoke her off, because you kind of just denied your Reyna like possibilities here, basically. This smoke here, just no, because it also, if she wants to get into the cubby, for example, this smoke also just makes it easier for the enemy to peek this cubby. It's just natural to clear this cubby corner if you throw a smoke here. So yeah, it's like, this itself is still not a good smoke. This might be a good smoke. This might be a good smoke. But again, like, I just wouldn't really like. You don't need the smoke. You don't need the smoke necessarily, because with a breach flash, the smoke could just serve as like an anti-flash cover. So smoking here might be troll if the breach flash flashes everyone. Let's move on. Yeah, just everything about this play is just not good. Like, you need to play with a team. You need to actually have set plays, so that these kinds of things that your teammates are trying actually work. But you're not helping them succeed, really. Terrible economy management. I don't know what it is with these transfer diamonds. Not buying up on second round. Like, it's an opportunity to like snowball so much, basically, because after you win pistol, you then get an opportunity to win the second round of the half, and then after the second round of the half, you're going to be on your bonus round, and on bonus you still have a good chance to win, because your goal is to buy weapons that kind of fight against the Vandals in certain situations. So Stinger beats a Vandal very often. Bucky, Judge, Marshall, right? In certain situations, of course. I would go like Outlaw, right? Outlaw versus Vandals is also fine in like a lot of situations. You know, just there's a bunch of these weapons. Shorty is also fine. But again, you know, it depends, right? It depends. You know, you don't want to sit with a Shorty. If your teammates are just gonna get fucked, essentially. You don't want to. You want to play with them. You want to play with them. Like, once you start to play with them, you might then start to see how you could play with them better. But if you don't play with them in the first place, again, tying back to the point about not doing enough, you know, doing too much is better than not enough, because then you know where you've gone wrong. Whereas if you just don't do something in the first place, you don't know where you've gone wrong, because you've not done it, right? So if you're trying to avoid mistakes by just being overly passive, you're not going to learn anything new. And you might think, oh, but what if I throw a few rounds? Well, what is your Sage doing right now? Your Sage is literally trying something. Like, why aren't you doing what your Sage is doing here? Like, your Sage is going for the godly flank timing. Like, godly, dude. Of course, the teammate has to throw, but, you know, it's like, look at this. You're not the only one, right? It's like, nice aim, but you can't be afraid to, like, throw. You can't be afraid to, like, smoke this spike, smoke the spike, smoke the spike. What are we doing? Why? What? I'm so confused. You need to smoke the spike. That's the most standard thing on your smokes player. I like the aim, but you know, it's like, with this aim, you could probably be Immortal, but your gameplay is massively holding you back. You lack so much experience when it comes to team play, at least based off of this VOD so far. Like, you just don't play with the team. You're not really paying attention to these standard protocols. You're not really doing things for any particular reason. Like, why are you why'd you start on B? Oh, why start on B? Like, why not start in spawn so that you can smoke both sides quickly? Why not start? Why not start here? In this pocket, so that you can instantly smoke for the team. Why not start in spawn, so that you can instantly smoke either sides for the team as quickly as you virtually can? Like, either way, you can smoke this from this pocket, I think. I don't play Clove, but you can do it on Brimstone, so if you can do it on Brimstone, yeah, again, like, starting here, you're just losing out on all these timings where, like, you're not able to smoke for the team. You're letting them down. Now, yeah, there's another question of, well, is your team going to be able to, like, hold the smoke effectively? Probably not. Now, because of that factor that your team sucks, realistically, starting here in this pocket, not really worth it. You need, in this elo, where you cannot rely on teammates, and you don't need to rely on teammates. The enemy is just as bad, so you don't need to rely on teammates, and you technically shouldn't. You should be using your teammates, but you shouldn't be, you know, expecting them to do things, but you should be using them, and if they end up doing things, you know, that's just a bonus. So, in this case, if I'm playing Brimstone, I'm insta-rotating here. I'm instantly going into lamps and instantly, like, taking this fight. And this is going to be, like, really fast. So, this is a knife out, shift timing to get into lamps. 5 or 6 seconds, depending on where you want to be. So,
Player standing. Drop in a smoke.
noise, we should be rotating. At 1 minute 29, we should already be in lamps. And we just lost out on all the timings. We're all dead. This is why it's in, like, 90% of cases, maybe 80% of cases. Yeah, around 80% of cases, you want to start in spawn as a smokes player, or you want to start where the enemy is most likely going to push, or you want to start where you're going to be able to instantly support your teammates with a smoke. This third option is generally the least consistent option, but again, you're like 5-10 seconds late to the party here. Yeah, like around over 5 seconds late to the party. Now, is this your fault that all your teammates died? No, you probably couldn't have averted most of these deaths from happening, but noise is happening, you rotate, and literally 128. When is 128? Whaley dies. You may have been able to trade the Reyna if you were ready for an enemy rush. And why should you have been ready for an enemy rush? Because the enemy Brimstone has ultimate, the enemy Sage has res. They literally have an extra life in most cases, and they have Brimstone ultimate. What does Brimstone ultimate allow for? It allows for the very, very standard play of ulting lamps. This means that you're taking away an annoying angle, and it lets you just float out onto side. It's that simple. Like, you just flood out onto side, and there's like, if there's smokes down for heaven, enemies smokes for heaven, and this, it's like, there's one angle essentially to worry about, and then they have a sage on top of that, so they can wall this really easily, right? So they get an instant plant down. Like, the time it takes is really quick for the enemy to rush this, if they have ultimates, right, that allow them to do this. Like, not like less than. So this is the slow timing. This is the knife out shift timing, 4.4 seconds. If they run, if they rush, it's gonna take them less than that. It's gonna take them like 3 seconds, you know, realistically around 3 seconds for the enemy planter to plant the bomb here. And with the new sage buffs, they can literally sit in your smoke here. If you send the smoke, I think they can now wall here very easily from this distance. So they're completely safe inside the smoke. Not completely, but you know, they're not gonna be out in the open, exposed to like heaven or whatever. So yeah, it's like, it's something to like take notice of. And with Valorant, you can actually learn the timings. So the time it takes to reach the bomb site, to plant, compared to the time it takes for you to rotate into lamps. Let's say into lamps is 6 seconds versus 4 seconds. Now, if you want to peek the planter, it's going to take you 6 seconds. So essentially, now why would you want to peek the planter? Because sometimes there's going to be a smoke that's protruding slightly, and this lets you spam the planter and get a free kill, essentially, onto whoever's planting. So you don't beat the enemy, but you can deny the plant. You still have time to deny the plant in some ways, or you have time to trade your teammates, because your Reyna, I believe, yeah.
Drop in a smoke.
Your Reyna, for whatever reason, is just out in the open, and you can totally trade her. Like, you need to be controlling these situations, and it all just comes down to play with the team, make a set play, obey economy rules. I think those are the 3 scenarios right now. Make a set play, play with the team, do things, don't be passive, right? Those are like the 3 points so far, and there's many more things to them, but those are that's kind of the summary so far. But yeah, this round could have been averted, realistically.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Like, you totally could have traded. It's not like that round was like impossible to win. It's just you didn't really plan ahead. And they still have, yes, you know, it's an annoying thing where, oh, they still have Brimstone Ultimate. They didn't use it for a rush. They just rushed without considering the Brimstone Ultimate that they have. Why is that a good thing as opposed to a bad thing? Because now you know that the enemy will most likely not rely on the utility. Now, you're still taking a risk, but if you were to start here, you remember, you have smokes. You don't need to smoke here. Let's say you do get ulted out. Why don't you smoke here? Here's the thing, because this, you know what this lets you do? This lets you TP. And what does TPing do? It makes it where the enemy has no escape, first of all, so it's like, you know, like, they're going to be careful, right? They're kind of going to be more scared to teleport, because, oh, you could be sitting in a teleporter, right? Somewhere. And if you are going to sit in the TP, sit on the left or right. Don't sit behind, because everyone's going to look behind. Sit on the left or right. Or even in front, if you're like a Chad, right? But statistically speaking, it's left or right. Making it where technically it's a 50-50, where you should be. but you know, for the enemy it's like infinite chance, right? You could be anywhere, but most people will assume you're gonna be sitting behind them, which is not good. Don't sit behind. And the timing from here to flank is really fast, actually. It's really fast. It is less than 10 seconds. The peak this, right? And then another 2 seconds to actually get onto the side. But still, it's valid to flank here. Very valid. Like, players in most ranks are not going to connect the dots, and they're not going to be like, oh, they teleported, they're most likely going to flank, because flanking is the closest play, the fastest play that they can do. No, no one's going to think that, but this is literally what you need to do. In most cases, is you flank after teleporting. And yeah, so if you get Brimstone ulted, it's not the end of the world. You just need to prepare a smoke to play with, and you don't need to teleport. You don't necessarily need to teleport. Another thing you can do is, if the enemy Brimstone ult's kind of shit, you might be able to kind of take a timing here on the enemy. They might not take lamps instantly, and if they don't take lamps instantly, oh, it's a second. You're like a second away from peaking lamps after the Brimstone ultimate expires, and you can totally get into the Brimstone ultimate kind of whilst it's finishing its laser beam activation, like after it's pretty much done, because you're not gonna die. You know, you're gonna take some damage, but you're not gonna die. So realistically, you might have like a really crazy timing of like, where it's gonna take you like less than a second to peak lamps. So, you know, that's another thing to keep in mind for a lot of maps, not just, you know, like this kind of stuff with, you know, playing against enemy utility. It applies to other maps. It's not, these are not exclusive ideas. That's what makes these ideas so important. So you can totally peak lamps, and like the enemy's not gonna expect you. You literally, the ult just ran out. No one's gonna be lamps, right? They're gonna assume no one's lamps, or at least if they're thinking, right? But like, you have so many possibilities, and again, you're starting in this passive position. Another valid, very valid alternative is just start long. Why start long? Because you have the teleporter. And the teleporter, again, lets you rotate within 5 seconds. You know, within 10 seconds, you know, realistically, right? But you're going to be there much faster than if you start here and you go all the way here, and you still are not, after 10 seconds here, you're still not fighting the enemy, because now you have to go an additional second to fight from truck, or an additional 2 seconds to fight from lamps. And if you get, you know, there's a very good chance you're going to get stalled by the enemy somewhere, because they're going to be peeking from some angle, or they're going to take control of backside. So, you know, it's much easier to kind of take this kind of isolated area of the map compared to this kind of area that's going to be very active and filled with enemies in a lot of cases. But again, like, you need to be more active. Like right now, all your teammates are on A. Why not jump spot long? Why not get early information so that your teammates actually can rotate? You need to be coming, you know? Like, you're not coming.
Dropping smokes.
I would be pinging at least. I would be using the radio wheel. Like, use the radio wheel or the ping system to give comms to your team if you can't. Also, you have your ultimate. I would be requesting a gun from your teammate, because your best chances of winning now are if you're given a gun by a teammate. If they have a gun, actually. They don't have guns. Shit, you didn't have guns. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. But no, the enemy had guns. Yeah, that's unlucky. I mean, yeah, it's good that you didn't ult. Okay. And they all have ultimates. You're fucked. This is not the time to play in this position because the enemy Techo ultimate, the enemy Brimstone ultimate, they're gonna end you.
No
Like,
peeking.
it's over for you right now. Like, all they have to do is Alt B. It's point and click for the Techo to push you out. But yeah, you need to rotate faster, right? If all the enemy is doing is just rushing, you're overthinking it. They're not gonna go B. They're not gonna go B. The reason they're not gonna go B is because
One
it's
enemy remaining.
these are not the kinds of players to go B, pretty much.
Last player standing.
Playing with the team in this elo is at least 70% of the time going to be far more worthwhile. And I'm being generous here. I'm saying 70%, but it's more like 80, 90, 99 potentially, because
If you must
you have so many more possibilities in terms of improvement, in terms of refragging your teammates, in terms of so many things. You know, in terms of controlling the situations, so many things. Like, all I'm seeing is that you're just not playing with the team. You're not considering the enemy utility. Why doesn't the enemy Techo ult B side right now?
Spike down.
You got Yoru ulted. The Yoru sees you. You should be dead just about now. 3, 2,
have one of
1.
these.
They don't go on tube for whatever reason.
Like I will not kill my allies.
Like, I don't know what the enemy Yoru is doing, but he should have just killed you.
Spike down B.
He really should have just killed you. I'm not too sure what's going on.
Drop in a smoke. Even
Yeah, they didn't use their ultimates. It's just kind of troll. Like, the Yoru used his ult, but he didn't use it for anything useful, so I don't know. Bookie is fine, but do you even know how to use the Bookie
careful here.
if you don't play? So if you don't play actively, if you don't get into the enemy's faces,
I
'cause this is not. Oh, it's nice that you're making use of the menu, but not many players do that. But I would not be smoking for the team here. I would not be smoking for the team here. You're isolating your breach
drop in a smoke.
from
right
your
here.
Sage. And now it's so much harder for the breach to trade your Sage.
Right here.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're... I don't know why you're not expecting an enemy there. Like, there's no reason for you not to expect an enemy. This is, again, just you lacking a standard protocol for these situations. If the enemy rushes B long and you're in hookah, there's only one thing for you to do, or two things. One, wait for your teammates to rotate. Or technically three things, if possible, if applicable. If applicable to the situation, try to stall the enemy so that they don't plant. If not applicable, whatever. That's not like the biggest priority. The biggest priority is you need to take control of the area of the map that the enemy is not heavily pushing. So obviously you can't really take control of B long because that's the area of the map the enemy is heavily pushing. Instead, you need to take control of an area of the map that is going to likely just have a late lurker, like the Yoru, like the fucking Yoru. Like, it's really expected because that's just how ranked is played at any level. You think the enemy Yoru is not gonna like run into hookah with a shotgun? You know, they would use a flash. A better player would use like something like a flash, but you know, like, it's not crazy. It's not crazy, you know. So if you just take this map area, look, your Sage. You would have been able to play with your Sage because they're flanking. You killed the Yoru. If you're ready for the Yoru, right? If you're just actually scaling up and taking space and having a purpose in your gameplay, as opposed to just randomly turning away from the threat, because there's there's no reason for you not to. Like it's a threat. Any area of the map that you have no information on is like it's a threat, and it technically belongs to the enemy. And if it technically belongs to the enemy, it is something worth paying attention to. Turning away from an area of the map that the enemy controls is troll, essentially, because you're just, yeah, again, like the chance of an enemy being in this area is incredibly high. You can't ignore it. There should not be a scenario where you're ignoring a potential threat. I love what the enemy is doing. That's creative. My Immortal teammates would never think of something like that. Like, my Immortal teammates are terrified of playing agents that are suboptimal. So, playing Tekka is suboptimal, but like, you know, it's not about optimality. Like, it's about actually getting creative with your agent, because that was an insane play. If they just timed it better, that would have been insane. Like, actually, like, what the hell? But yeah, like, you're just lacking purpose. Like, if you have nothing to do, just push something. Like, why not? You know, and if you shouldn't have pushed something, you'll know after. But it's very hard to like make a mistake in terms of something like that when like there's only one possibility. Like, one, you have a shotgun, so there's not much you can do in this area of the map. There's not much to do here, but there's everything to do here. So why not just hold this position? Why not just hold, like, why not just push up, right? Like, there's just close range angles everywhere. The timings are in your advantage because the enemy isn't gonna like sit here. The enemy is gonna push up, right? In most cases. So in most cases, you're getting a close range fight here if you peek with the shotgun. You know, just timing wise. Yeah, they could just sit back and hold the space and then hold for a flanker, but that is a way less common play that players make. Especially if you've never made any plays in this area of the map before. Now, the enemy Sage did flank once, but it's just once. Again, just like your team, the enemy will not expect the same play again. So, you know, on your attack half, when the enemy Reyna went B long again, right, and got like 2 of you, same thing here. Like, why don't you flank? Why don't you push up? Why don't you take the space? Kill the Yoru. Yoru dies. You have your Sage. You can play with your Sage. Maybe maybe I don't know if your Sage has ultimate or whatever, but so you're not pulling up the minimap right now, but interesting position. Are you able to smoke for your team? Yeah, you are. But again, you're solo B. If you're solo B, you need to be ready to fall back or push up. Staying on the bomb site is kind of risky. There's not much of a reason to do it. Now, I like this play mostly because they shouldn't expect it. Now they did expect it this time. Actually, should they not expect it? No. Okay, wait. I'm just thinking back to my like silver days. Yeah, I think it's pretty expected, to be honest. So common plays that players make are these. This, right? And I'm sure that like in silver and gold and even platinum, it's gonna be common to see people like just sitting under these smokes here. And it's not necessarily a bad play, even if it's predictable, but you need to have a way to counter an enemy that expects you. Now, how would you counter an enemy that expects you there? Shotguns. Simply shotguns. You're doing this play with a Vandal. You're not adapting your buys based on the plays you're making. That's what makes the play bad. You don't have any better of an advantage there over the enemy if they expect you. Whereas with a shotgun, you might be able to jump as well. You might be able to use your jump to kill the enemy before they jump out of window, right? Because you can kill pretty reliably with a shotgun if you're jumping still. So again, like there's, you know, like at least 2 rounds that you could have won very easily if you just played with a team, you know, and then who knows of the possibilities if you include the times when you should have played with a team, right? And now you're kind of not playing with a team still. Your Reyna dies. Your Reyna's playing solo. She most likely dies. No, she doesn't. She was playing a very bad angle. Yeah, but no, like, even if your Whaley dies there with Brimstone Molly, you need to be playing with your Reyna in case she dies, which she very likely would have died. But realistically, what I want to be doing is starting in spawn. And like, why don't you, like, yeah, it would be a nice timing to take, but again, you're peeking into like enemy territory without your gun in your hand. Like, this is the enemy territory. Oh, maybe you thought that the Brimstone wouldn't be there, but why would you think that? Like, first of all, they could have had a lurker, so they would have been here originally. Second of all, even if they didn't, it still takes a solid 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Like, timings in Valorant are way tighter than you think. And even again, remember, this is knife out shifted timing. This is if you have your knife out and you're shifting. I know that seems off. I know that seems weird, but that is literally it. Like, Valorant maps are tiny. So this is 10 seconds. So basically 10 seconds is the slowest you should expect. So the enemies are teleporting. How many seconds are passing? Enemy Brimstone smoked. It's kind of a bad... It's a bad Brimstone smoke, but the Brimstone had all the time in the world to reach elbow. Again, this is like the 3rd time you pull out your knife on the enemy. You need to be... You need to be a bit slower as well. Like, look what your team is doing. Look what your team is doing. Like,
Go first, bro.
No charges left. Under vision. Enemy spotted B.
Last player
you need to be calming it. You can't just be typing in chat. I don't think most players pay attention to chat when it's so heated and intense. But yet again, like, it's not like anything crazy. You just should have played with a team. Like, there's nothing crazy to like talk about, really. Like, I would love to point out like any of the micro mistakes, but the micro mistakes don't really matter. Like, you can make all the micro mistakes in the world, but ultimately it's this big stuff that like makes a difference. So, like, you not playing with a team means that you're not allowing yourself to take control of the situations. You're not allowing yourself to trade your teammates reliably. When I played Brimstone, that was like the #1 thing I did. I played with a teammate, or I fast rotated on defense so that I could play with teammates. The goal was always to play with teammates, whether I'm with them or not. Peeking with util. I mean, you're kind of baiting for the Sage, but you shouldn't be throwing your life away for the bait. If you are purposefully baiting for the Sage, it's enough to just take a shot. So with the Sage Wall, if all you do is take a shot, so they destroy the wall segment, right? They destroy one wall segment or even two, right? So the star indicates that they are destroyed. If you just take a shot, one shot, maybe just a few, right? Just to make sure that like the enemies register that you're here, right? And then you just jump out and take control of long. It's extremely likely that the enemy does not clear your Sage here. And your Sage gets maybe 2 kills, maybe 3 kills, maybe an ace. Now, unfortunately, I think it should be the opposite. You should be the one here. Sage should be the one throwing the wall down. But it's still fine. I think in plat, it's still okay. It's just obviously the Sage wall kind of gives away the Sage position. So if they don't see the Sage, if the Sage is not the one baiting for you, then yeah, they're probably going to clear her. So either way, in that case, if you're worried that they are going to clear your Sage, which I wouldn't be, because it's something I would have to test, if they do clear the Sage, okay, next time I'm just going to, help the Sage in a different way. So one thing that I would do differently is either I would be in Sage's position instead, and Sage would be the one baiting for me and running away after firing a few shots, or I would be sitting from like a more distant angle. I would smoke for myself here, right? And I would just hold this angle. And it's going to make it really hard for the enemy to push. Because this Sage wall is giving your Sage some cover. The Sage wall is forcing the enemy to kind of push out kind of more into the open, right? So if you're holding from here, you can hold from like all the way to the right here even. And it's going to be really easy for you to get a kill. And for your Sage to get a kill. So realistically, you should be getting like 2 kills here if the enemies don't respect the Sage wall, right? Because the Sage wall is basically a smoke where like this Sage could be anywhere, to the left or right, all around the smoke, right? Basically, so it's kind of scary what they're doing. So you should be punishing them somehow.
Be right back.
But I would not be throwing my life away if I am in this like kind of iffy setup, which still can work in this elo. I would be valuing my life a bit more. When baiting for teammates, usually it doesn't take much. Just take a few shots. Even better if the enemy doesn't see who took the shots, I think, in this case. So that's something you could have also done, is maybe you could have established your presence, but not necessarily shown yourself to the enemy so that they wouldn't know whether it's the Sage or not, right? Maybe they would assume it's a Sage, and then that's why they wouldn't clear it. But you're not even pulling off the play. Like, you're not even pulling off the play. Like, you're literally throwing the play away, despite like seeing what the Sage is trying to do. Few things. What else was there? What else? Play with the team. Plan with utility in mind. I'm not like fully happy with the way I've edited this, but I think this pretty much covers the biggest ideas. And play with the team, plan with utility in mind, don't ignore unexplored map threats because they're dying constantly. Fast rotate, especially if you have no idea where the enemy's gonna go. Yeah, I mean, be more proactive, don't play solo, plan with utility in mind. Yeah, the comms really makes this difficult. Without comms, you need to have excellent solo gameplay, in the sense that you need to be playing in such a way that you're adaptive enough regardless of the state of things when it comes to playing with your team. So you basically just need to be a strong player on an individual level, but obviously still playing with the team, you know, not really going against anything I've said here. But yeah, really just one of those games that like was really balanced. Like it was a really balanced game. The enemy wasn't doing anything crazy. It's just you were kind of just making mistakes. The enemy was also making mistakes, but you were not even countering the enemy's mistakes, you know, like them not ulting lamps, you know, like I would just be playing lamps after that, you know, getting ready to throw a smoke down in front of the TP to be able to TP and to teleport away, you know, if they do ult it. But yeah, no, like just let's see, like if you just played with the team, like if you just played with the team, you probably had like now plus 30% chance, just multiplicatively, I don't know how to pronounce it. So plus 30%, like 30% of the chance you had. So if you had, let's say, a 40% chance to win this game, 30% of that, add 30% of 40%. So you would have had a 52% chance of winning. 52% chance of winning just from one thing. And then obviously it's not going to be the most accurate, you know, it's not an accurate percentage, but you know, just to give you an idea, right? In this VOD, in this game, if you just played with the team, yes, you know, the enemy could have showers, yes, the enemy could have long control, but again, there's nothing stopping you from just wrapping it or communicating to your Reyna to late lurk showers so that you can sandwich it later. That's also possible. You had a Waylay, right? So why not ask the Waylay, hey Waylay, can you go dash showers? The Reyna's gonna peek with you or whatever, right? It's like probably not the best strat, but I've seen raises. I guess the difference is that raise players can kind of reach showers much easier, so they're gonna like get into this spot from short after like double satcheling. So it's a little bit easier for raise players, I guess, but I think Waylay can still do it. Not too sure. But yeah, close VOD. I think in total, if you just, because these are all very simple mistakes, right? They're very simple mistakes. There's nothing like crazy here. Plan with utility in mind, right? Like there's a few just basic utility rules that you did not follow. You were not going in first when you had your ultimate. You were not buying a shotgun when you were planning on playing close. You were you weren't really making reads based on what utility the enemy had. The enemy had Brimstone ultimate. You should have assumed a rush, and just correct your smokes usage, I guess. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, I think. Obviously the real notes, the summary is just yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, right? Be more proactive, participate directly. Yeah, pretty much it, I think. That's the summary. Play with the utility in mind, communicate that you will go first when you have ult, adapt your buys. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Now, I would love to send it to them, but they removed me as a friend. Rest in peace. Well, what did I learn from this? I learned from this that I'm kind of autopiloting this. It's kind of okay, so I think this took me way too long. I think I'm autopiloting it. I think I'm not looking at all the variables at all times. So I'm not necessarily looking at numbers or whatever, just I'm not consistently applying everything that I know in order to analyze these VODs consistently in terms of the most important things. Now let's see, did I follow my guide properly? So this is like a gold or plat player. So I'm in the process of making like a coaching guide here. Did I apply things correctly? So this is like a gold / plat / plat / diamond player. So angle awareness and threat levels. I kinda explained it, I guess. I need to delve I need to research this further because I'm not sure how other coaches necessarily teach threat levels or how it's meant to be explained, because I'm really not explaining it very well. I know that. Thinking and game sense. Yeah, a little bit of game sense, a little bit of thinking, yeah. Plus / diamond. Communication for like ascendant section. So okay, I kind of narrowed down on it, I think. In this scenario, at least in this particular VOD. So I could have just gotten lucky, but I did not necessarily talk about mechanics here. Yeah, I did not talk about mechanics or anything because there's nothing crazy that I noticed. Like, if this is how they play mechanically, I think they are totally like at the level of my Immortal teammates. It's not like anything crazy, but it's not like they specifically trained necessarily. They do have good aim, but even with good aim, if you're not putting yourself in good situations, it's like you're just gonna be like, you know, fucking up your aim essentially, because you're gonna be putting yourself in like difficult situations. And even if you have good aim, putting yourself in difficult situations will not make your good aim shine. Instead, it's just going to be kind of the opposite. You're going to be fucking over your aim because you're putting yourself in these difficult situations. So, yeah. Yeah, so I really like this plan, to be honest. Win conditions and adaptability. Yeah, because between Immortal 3 and Radiant, one big issue is adaptability, right? Agent preparation from Gold to Radiant, because in my coaching package, I'm going to basically allow for people to kind of just take the interesting route to improvement, which is like using agent preparation to put themselves on the right path, essentially. So this does include lineups sometimes, but my lineups, not the lineups that are going to make people have fucking terrible habits in gameplay. Okay, that's it. I'm done.